The Forex market gone completely bonkers. Dollar diving against the yen. Pound is pumping a little bit, showing some strength. Tariffs are throwing everything into chaos. Stick with me for the one thing you need to know to trade dollar yen, sterling yen, and euro yen right now. Welcome back, everyone. Tom here, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. It is Friday, April 11th, 2025, 9:55 in the morning. A little bit late to the party, but let's dive into the action. First up, dollar yen was nearly down 1%, traded down to 142. The figure testing key short-term support there. Right here, as the marketplace basically starting to recover a little bit, dollar yen is starting to show a little bit of strength, but there is major resistance right up in this level right here. So in order for dollar yen to actually continue showing some strength, we need to get through this previous like the recent top that we've had on the hourly chart at 143, say 60. Right now, in order for it to actually try to do that, to actually hold it, it's got to hold the 142, say right here. I'll go 142.90. This top right here has to hold this top right there in order to show that it has some strength to get up through this top and basically try to pop up, probably to like 144, like right in here, 144.10, 144.05, before it meets some other strong resistance. Now, obviously, if there's some unknown news that happens with the tariffs or something, all bets are off. But technically, this is where dollar yen is sitting right now. It needs to hold above 142.90, 142.90, say, in order to show some strength. Then it needs to get through this top of 143.50, potentially get to 144.06. If we're looking at sterling dollar really met some good resistance up at this level at 131. 70-ish. Remember, we have the old top at 132, 132.06, right? 132.06. Let's bring this down. Let's get that top in. That was the top that we rallied to before the marketplace actually came off a bit. So we're attempting to get back up there. Cable right now that it's below, say 90. I think it's drifting a little bit lower to potentially go into like 130, 130, say 45-ish. So it's below the 130 right here, 130.92 level right there. I think that it's drifting lower to like 131, 130.45. Sorry, 130.45. Let me put a line in over there. 130. Right here. That's close enough. Right. So if it stays below this 130.90, it's probably drifting below here. If it breaks that, it's going down to here. The only way it shows any type of strength right now is getting up through that 130, 140, and it's got heavy duty resistance at 132.07. So let's go on over to sterling yen. This one's my favorite to trade. It's been absolutely wild. It's up at the resistance point right now that we've been highlighting for a while. That 187.95, 188, the figure right up here. Really, it's all going to depend on dollar yen itself. If dollar yen can muster up enough steam to basically, what's going on with this thing? I want to get rid of that thing. Yeah, that's what it was, 188, the figure. Let me put my line back up over here. That's an important line right there. If it can muster up enough steam to continue its rally, which it's not doing right now, it's actually falling a little bit. Sterling yen could basically go up a little bit, but really it's in a downward movement. It's continuing to be in a downward movement, but got to give it a little bit of time. I think that we haven't seen the end of the downward movement yet. We got that support at 184.30 that we hit nicely before we re-rallied up again. We could be seeing a bit of resistance up at this 188.10 level, could come right back down to 186.02. So as it stands right now, it needs to hold above 187.25. 187, 187, where is that thing? Well, it's pretty close. 187, let's go here. 187, 187. Oh, I think that magnet's on, that's why. 187.25. Close enough. 187.18. It's got to hold above that level. If it drops down below that level, it's kind of like probably moving a little bit lower. Cable, it's holding tight a little bit, right around 130.90, which is good for it. If you're a cable bull, needs to basically break that high. It's not really happening right now. We got to watch that dollar yen. That dollar yen's a clue. Let's go over to euro yen. This one's been really holding tight. We're at 162.5 right now. Made it up to 163.14. Went down to, let's see, 161.50. Right now, it needs to hold this 162 the figure level. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to move this up to 162 the figure. Right, that needs to hold that level to potentially take out this top at 163. Again, this is all going to be depending on dollar yen. If dollar yen kind of weakens up a little bit and, the euro stays strong at 113.50, yeah, we could see a rally in the euro yen. So that's the pulse of the market right now, folks. If you want my full trade setups, join my trading room. Do it every day. So drop a comment with you if you want me to talk about something or look at something like the DAX or or the S&P 500, whatever you want me to look at. I will break it down in the next video. Hit the like button. If you're trading these pairs, subscribe for daily updates. Ring the bell so you don't miss out. This is Tom. Let's make some pips together. And remember, always, always, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.